Cannes 2026 is officially in full swing, and the French Riviera is already delivering everything we love about this festival. Stunning gowns, chaotic fashion choices, unexpected surprises, and at least one moment that will haunt us forever. So let's break down every major look that has people talking, because this year's red carpet is not holding back. Let's start with the woman who simply refuses to have a bad fashion day. Cate Blanchett has already completely owned Cannes 2026. First, she arrived in this dramatic Givenchy floral fringe gown that honestly looked like wearable art, the kind of dress that makes you stop scrolling and just stare. Then she followed it up with a sculptural black velvet Louis Vuitton dress that somehow managed to feel both simple and insanely regal at the same time. Cate has that rare quality where every red carpet she walks feels cinematic. She doesn't just wear clothes, she performs in them. Next up, Sharon Stone showed up ready to steal every single camera. Think black and white gown, lilac embellishments, and a sweeping, dramatic cape. It was theatrical, it was bold, and it worked in the best possible way. Then came Salma Hayek in Gucci, serving full old Hollywood elegance. The feathered texture gave the dress this soft, luxurious feel, and the silhouette was effortlessly glamorous. Salma never really misses at Cannes, does she? Now, not every gown had the same effect. Julianne Moore wore Bottega Veneta, and while she always looks polished, this particular look felt a little too understated for a festival of this scale. The color was gorgeous on her, but the overall shape just didn't deliver that wow factor you expect from Cannes. And then there was Kristen Stewart, who basically decided the Cannes dress code was optional this year. First came the sneakers, then came the sheer bralette layered look, and honestly, neither outfit really landed. The red gown gave serious firebug costume energy, and the sheer set felt more like laundry day than a fashion statement. One of the most unexpected moments came when John Travolta arrived with his daughter Ella Travolta. A lot of people barely recognized him at first, because his face looked dramatically different from what people remembered. Fashion-wise though, he kept things classic, a black tuxedo with a cream beret. Ella, meanwhile, looked elegant and understated in velvet. It was a sweet father-daughter moment that turned into one of the most talked-about arrivals of the festival. And then there's the person who single-handedly turned her Cannes attendance into a full fashion storyline, Barbara Palvin. Beside Dylan Sprouse, she basically used this festival to announce her pregnancy in the most fashion-forward way possible. First came a dreamy blue Miu Miu gown, then an ethereal fantasy moment in Elamai, and finally a giant pink Willy Chevrier dress that absolutely demanded your full attention. Every single look was stunning, and the combination of a pregnancy reveal with a fashion masterclass made her one of the biggest stories of the week. On the more classic side, Vincent Cassel and Catherine Deneuve brought effortless old-school French star power. Vincent looked sharp yet relaxed in his suit, while Catherine's Saint Laurent satin jacket added a touch of quiet, understated elegance. Sometimes the most powerful looks are the ones that don't try too hard. But then came Andy McDowell in Alberta Ferretti, and things got a little strange. The gown itself had an odd silhouette that just wasn't working, but the real issue was that neckline detail. Once someone pointed out that it looks like upside-down panties sewn onto the dress, you absolutely cannot unsee it. I'm sorry for putting that image in your head, but also you're welcome. Marion Cotillard had one of the roughest fashion moments of the entire festival. Her Chanel dress managed to combine fringe, shine, and bulkiness into something that genuinely gave trash bag energy, which is quite an achievement for a Chanel gown, just not in the way anyone intended. Meanwhile, Cannes accidentally gave us the casting for a movie no one asked for. Carla Bruni showed up sleek and sharp in black Tom Ford, while Bella Hadid stunned in icy Prada, completely different dresses. But side by side, their striking facial resemblance created this almost uncanny moment that the internet immediately ran with as the Substance Part 2 casting. Unintentional, but iconic. Léa Seydoux delivered elegant gothic drama in pleated black Louis Vuitton, complete with sculpted details and dramatic sleeves that felt theatrical without going overboard. And Daisy Edgar-Jones fully embraced old Hollywood glamour in Balenciaga, shimmering under the lights with a dramatic cape trailing behind her. But the person who may have won Cannes fashion altogether? Demi Moore. Every single appearance felt like a completely different character. Hot pink couture chaos. Vintage movie star glamour in glittering Tamara Ralph couture. Sleek futuristic elegance in Vashi Studio. Her lavender Gucci gown became one of the standout looks of the festival. The color was perfect on her. The silhouette was elegant, and she carried it effortlessly. For her first official red carpet, she wore a shimmering white Jacquemus gown with a structured peplum and long mermaid skirt, paired with a chopard necklace. Clean, sculptural, expensive. One of the strongest looks of the entire festival. Jane Fonda reminded everyone that confidence really is the best accessory. Her white Pamela Roland suit looked sharp, glamorous, and powerful without trying too hard. The embroidery added just enough sparkle, while keeping that signature Jane Fonda sophistication intact. Gillian Anderson gave us 3 completely different fashion experiences. Her first Miu Miu look, a white gown, felt slightly unfinished. But her second Miu Miu look, an embroidered champagne gown with soft vintage-inspired curls, was absolutely stunning. Old Hollywood glamour done perfectly. Heidi Klum arrived in an all-white suit with oversized sunglasses and a tiny white dog as her accessory. And honestly, the dog was the highlight. Then came her short gold fringe look, sparkly and very Heidi. Her biggest moment was a peachy gold Elie Saab gown with soft draping, romantic and dramatic. Though that pink floral detail at the bust looked like it crashed in from a completely different dress and refused to leave. Joan Collins delivered what might be the most unapologetically dramatic look of the festival. Stephen Roland haute couture with enormous sculptural white ruffles and enough diva energy to power the entire Riviera. A true legend in action. Among the kin couples, Elijah Wood and his wife Meta Marie Kongs looked perfectly balanced. He gave the formal black tuxedo frame. She gave the drama in a bright red gown. Adriana Paz and Diego Luna coordinated beautifully in elegant black looks. And James Franco returned to the Cannes red carpet in a classic Giorgio Armani tuxedo alongside Isabel Paxad. Polished and very camera-aware. So that's where Cannes 2026 stands right now. Already full of masterpieces, disasters, and everything in between. The festival still has days to go, which means there are more looks, more moments, and honestly, more chaos still to come. This is exactly why we love Cannes. Drop your favorite look in the comments, and I'll see you for the next one.